Ed, thank you very much, and good morning, everybody. It's great to be with you this morning. Wonderful, more importantly, that you are with each other. To Ed's point about collaboration and building partnerships, I want to thank you for being a part of the advanced manufacturing initiatives, the several of them, and coming together today in a summit. I want to acknowledge our wonderful Secretary of Economic Development and Housing, Greg Bielecki, who was just and his predecessor, who was here as well. And I think, Dan, did you speak right before I came in? Thank you, Dan O'Connell, for being here, and everyone for coming together. You are, I hope, as you know at this point, in the right place at the right time, and not just because I have officially proclaimed today Advanced Manufacturing Day across the Commonwealth, which is one of the fun things I get to do, that is proclaim things. It's clear to me that advanced manufacturing is a central opportunity in our growth strategy, and I wanted to come by today to make sure that it's just as clear to you. I think, as you know, we have a strategy to grow jobs and strengthen the Commonwealth by investing in education, in innovation, and in infrastructure. We invest in education because education is our global calling card and our economic edge. The world needs well-prepared minds and mid-career talent. And with nearly 300 colleges and universities within 90-minute drive or a short train ride from where we all sit right now, brainpower is our most abundant natural resource. So we have expanded support of and instituted new reforms in the public schools. We are rebuilding our public college and university campuses, and we are working hard to make early education and college affordability more broadly available to everyone. We invest in innovation because enabling and encouraging industries that depend on brainpower is the best way to take advantage of the knowledge explosion happening in the world economy today. That's what the Life Sciences Initiative is about. The rapid development of the clean tech sector is another example. Digital technology, by which I mean robotics, big data, cybersecurity, and communications, is having a resurgence in Massachusetts today, too. And finally, we invest in infrastructure, what I always describe as the unglamorous work of government, because it supports everything else. Roads, rails, bridges, expanding broadband to every community, building new classrooms and labs, and more affordable housing gives private initiative and personal ambition the platform for growth. Education, innovation, infrastructure. It's a strategy proven through history, and it's working for us in Massachusetts today. Massachusetts has climbed out of recession faster than most other states and is growing today twice as fast as the national growth rate. Earlier this year, the Labor Department reported that we have regained all of the jobs that we lost in the Great Recession, one of the first states in America to have achieved this milestone. We are first in the nation in student achievement, in healthcare coverage, in economic competitiveness, in entrepreneurial activity, in veteran services and energy efficiency. Massachusetts has emerged as the top international supercluster in the life sciences and biotech, and as a national leader in clean and alternative energy, with double-digit year-over-year job growth in the latter sector in each of the last few years. I'm also pleased to report that our budgets are balanced and on time. Our bond rating is at its highest level in the history of the Commonwealth, and we have one of the largest rainy day funds in America. None of this is by accident. It's the result of a clear strategy for long-term growth and disciplined execution, even during a global economic collapse. And we've had marvelous partnership in the legislature and in the private sector, including among many of you in delivering on that strategy. We believe that though government cannot and should not undertake to solve every problem in everybody's life, if we all work together, we can help people help themselves. Because we are making more of the things we invent here in the Commonwealth, manufacturing is making a really exciting comeback. You know that better than I do. In fact, precision or advanced manufacturing is in the midst of a quiet renaissance. Your companies and many others like them have transformed the traditional image of mass manufacturing to a new industry built on innovative technology, custom design, high quality, and international competitiveness. It's time, it seems to me, for that renaissance to be a lot less quiet. Through the Amp It Up campaign, we are promoting careers in advanced manufacturing to young people and their parents, teachers, and guidance counselors. Vocational and technical schools are helping to develop a future manufacturing workforce, and community colleges are getting into the game as well. This past February, for example, I visited the Precision Manufacturing Training Program at Springfield Technical Community College, where the students were learning how to properly code a machine tool using a computer numerical control programming code. In other words, this is not your father's factory. And we need to be ready for this new world. So today I am proud to announce the launch of the Advanced Manufacturing Regional Partnership Academy, a first-in-the-nation effort to improve the effectiveness of regional, hands-on education in precision manufacturing. It will bring together manufacturers, workforce training investment boards, and academia to help regions develop sustainable and effective training partnerships that respond to current and evolving industry needs. And UMass has developed a multi-campus team of experts to support this effort. The point is, my administration is committed to doing everything we can to support advanced manufacturing in Massachusetts. But we cannot do it alone. Industry cannot do it alone. The universities and community colleges and the Voc Tech schools cannot do it alone. But as Ed said, working together, we can get it done. That's why this summit is so important, because it brings us all together. This is a splendid opportunity for us all in the Commonwealth, those of you in this room and those whose interests you represent. Let's all of us make the most of it. Thank you so much for coming together today and for having me.